Coming up on Mountain News this morning, officials came together to celebrate the groundbreaking of a new distillery in eastern Kentucky. Plus, Hazard has a new place to retire old and tattered flags.
Dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on Wednesday, July 3rd. So now let's go ahead and send it over to meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, everyone. Waking up to a clear to partly cloudy sky across the region. Warmer than it was this time yesterday morning as expected. The humidity on the rise and 68. Visibility-wise, no problems at least at this point in time. Visibility has dropped down to 7 miles as you make your way toward Harlan, but all in all, we're pretty much on the clear. It's 75 as you make your way towards Prestonsburg, 69 to London Corbin Airport, 62 at Jonesville. The update coming in from Clintwood to 62, 78. Good morning to you at Irvin. Again, dew points this time yesterday morning, upper 40s into the mid and upper 50s. Now region-wide pretty much in the 60s, Ashland to 72. So yeah, humid, muggy feel to the air. Clouds lurking to the north and west. Cold front's going to be trying to sag down, but with the return flow again today, we're up close to 90, keeping things dry. The concerns are around I-64 late in the day. More about that in the First Alert 7-day forecast coming up in a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. Tuesday was an exciting day for the Kentucky bourbon industry in eastern Kentucky, with a new distillery on its way to the mountains. I was at the event alongside Governor Andy Beshear and other state and local officials. This groundbreaking ceremony extends the Kentucky bourbon industry into Rowan County, marking Tuesday as a groundbreaking step forward for eastern Kentucky.
We're going to get some shovels and we're going to break ground on Eastern Light Distilling. Thank you all.
Eastern Kentucky native Caleb Kilburn and Cordell Lawrence are the co-founders of Eastern Light Distilling. The 50,000 square foot distillery is expected to open late 2025. Governor Andy Beshear says the occasion marks a significant step forward.
This is another step in bringing the Bourbon Trail, all the tourism dollars, and all the jobs to eastern Kentucky. It's also about Cordell, but Caleb coming home, being able to bring new jobs and investment. That's the American dream, that's our Kentucky dream, and that's certainly an eastern Kentucky dream.
Eastern Light is expected to create more than 250 temporary jobs during construction, along with 50 full-time jobs following its completion. Kilburn and Lawrence say they look forward to producing high-quality spirits alongside and in eastern Kentucky.
We're the stewards of the region. We say stewards of the ingredients. Stewards of the ingredients meaning the people as well. The people, the grain, the water, the barrels from this region. We're here to support eastern Kentucky.
This is their distillery as well. This is something that we want eastern Kentucky to be able to embrace and them feel like they are at home on our campus. This is theirs.
The $143 million investment is scheduled to produce fine American whiskeys and is on track to begin filling barrels in early 2026. Eastern Light Distilling will be located just off I-64 adjacent to the Moorhead-Rowan County Regional Airport. Once it is open, officials say the venue will be available for public tours, making Eastern Light a unique bourbon tourism destination. A new kiosk in Hazard is providing a respectful way to retire your American flag. The UK Center of Excellence in Rural Health now has a U.S. flag box located outside their doors. Any flags that are worn or ready for retirement can be placed inside the box. Then Boy Scout Troop 147 will gather and dispose of them in a traditional way. Josh Adams is a Navy veteran and says he is proud to have this kiosk in a special place.
Well, as being a Navy veteran, I'm proud to be able to say we have this at our place of business and in our community as a whole, because I don't think a lot of people understand the value of having this, to be able to do this respectfully, and people need to know that there is a place that they can take their flags.
Adams was joined by other veterans to fold a flag using the 13-fold procedure. The veterans and officials with the Hazard Fire Department then placed flags into the kiosk. We are less than one day out from the 4th of July and one of America's favorite holiday traditions, the Independence Day cookout. But before you light the grill, make sure you're taking the proper precautions to keep your family's holiday safe. Officials say there tends to be an uptick in medical emergencies around this time of year. Scott County Fire Department Battalion Chief Dennis Dickman says if you plan on grilling out, do it in a well-ventilated area and at a safe distance from buildings and combustible materials.
It's supposed to be raining this 4th of July. Some people, we've seen it, I've seen it, they'll bring the grill inside, and that can create carbon monoxide issues and cause some health issues and medical emergencies. So just use common sense and just everybody enjoy their summer and all the activities with it.
FEMA says an average of 6,500 grill fires result in nearly $27 million in property losses. One group of Golden Eagles is hitting the racetrack, fueled by the summer sun. The Johnson Central High School Eagle X team completed the work on its solar car with community support and a lot of work from students in 10 different learning pathways. The car is now ready for the Texas Motor Speedway, with 7 students planning to hit the road and see their solar car in action.
Especially with the help from our community, who's been a huge support for us, which is why we gave the car the title Hauler Pride, because, you know, we're the first team from this area to even attempt something like this. We want our community to be proud of us.
The students are preparing to take the car to Texas next week. They hope to represent the area and come home with a win. The city of Lexington is honoring Kentucky Derby 150 and Kentucky Oaks winning trainer Kenny McPeak. Mayor Linda Gorton proclaimed yesterday, July the 2nd, 2024, as Kenny McPeak Day. The highly accomplished trainer is from Lexington, the horse capital of the world. He helped guide Mystic Dan to the winner's circle in one of the closest races in Kentucky Derby history. Yesterday afternoon's proclamation brought up a sentimental time in McPeak's life.
And I'm so proud to have grown up here, and you know, I can actually drive. I could drive Lexington blindfolded since I was a boy. And anyway, thank you for everything. I don't even. I'm just. It's emotional.
As for Mystic Dan, McPeak has plans for him to run again in August. And thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, the American Cancer Society is conducting groundbreaking research to help prevent cancer in Black women.
Visibility not an issue yet on this Wednesday morning. That's a good thing, but how hot can we get today? We'll let you know. Your first alert 7-day forecast is coming up as your WYMT Mountain Morning News continues.